thing.
Say, man.
It's your boy H-Town's greatest.
It's your boy Twin Talented.
It's your boy Theo.
And welcome to another episode with Clipit Podcast, the Valentine's Day edition. Now, before we start, usually I would introduce this person, but he's going to set us off with a prayer.
All right, y'all. Let's get it. All right, Heavenly Father, thank you for allowing us just to be here today with all this equipment, with all of these talents and resources, allowing us to come together and unify and use our gifts to spread a message. Hopefully it's impactful, and we just thank you for our health. We thank you for our gifts. We thank you for our opportunities, and we thank you for the ability to be able to speak today. And hopefully this pod touches millions and millions of people across all platforms. And we just appreciate everything that you've done for us so far and want to keep it going. So thank you in Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
Very well said. Without further ado, introducing a Houston legend, a Houston influencer, an image consultant, your favorite celebrity stylist, a philanthropist, a true hustler at heart, hailing all the way from Mo City, a.k.a. H-Town, Houston, Texas, my boy, DEEAYE.GO.
Man, appreciate y'all for having me. First time meeting Theo. Obviously, I've been rocking with y'all for a minute. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Damian Anderson, but I actually go by DEEAYE.GO. That was a name I gave myself maybe about 6 years ago. I was in a rough spot, and the D is for Damian, the A is for Anderson, and the Go is for Go Chase Your Dreams. So I don't know if a lot of people knew that, but that's actually where DEEAYE.GO come from. I'm an image consultant, like Josh said. I do events in Houston, really experiences in Houston. And I do a lot of other things, but I guess we'll talk about it on the pod. But I appreciate y'all for tapping in to Clipit Pod, and we finna get active, man. So thank you. Appreciate y'all.
Most definitely. You know what's crazy? You actually answered my first question. However, let me ask you this, DEEAYE.GO. Now, I hate to be a 90s baby / 2000 baby, but DEEAYE.GO, go DEEAYE.GO. What does it have to do with anything? Let me know if it does. I don't know. I just thought about it because you said you're a go-getter, you're a hustler, so I thought about go DEEAYE.GO.
So you said, what does the Go mean?
Yeah. So my bad, excuse me. Do you know what go DEEAYE.GO is?
Oh, no, I don't.
Okay, so you remember Dora, right?
Who?
Dora the Explorer.
I didn't watch cartoons.
So you know Dora.
I know Dora,
Okay,
but I
so
never watched it, but yeah, I know.
Years later, she had a cousin. He had his own show. It looked just like us. It's a boy. The show was called Go DEEAYE.GO. So I just thought about it. So maybe you want to go check that out after this. But it kind of goes with your persona and your name. So yeah, most definitely.
Definitely might tap in on that. And it's also could be a theme for this year. Just go DEEAYE.GO. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, appreciate that.
Yes, sir.
Put the theme song on right now.
All right.
So this is my first time ever meeting you. So I want to kind of do a little icebreaker, so we can all get to know each other, get to know who we are and what we think about. Starting off with some red flag, green flags.
Ooh.
So do you know the game red flag, green flag? I ask you questions like, is smoking a red flag or green flag for you?
Okay, is that the question or you want me?
Yeah, this is an example question.
I'm really neutral on that, but I'm gonna just say red flag.
Red flag. Okay. Actually, you want to put beige, saying you don't really care about it?
Yeah.
Beige? All right, so red flag, green flag, and beige.
Oh, okay, I feel like I'm gonna say beige. Will you want to say white flag?
White flag, yeah.
White flag. All right,
White flag. All right. Who wants to start off with the questions? Saying it off?
You go ahead.
Go ahead. All right. This is for everybody. So everyone just kind of spit off your reasonings and we can debate about it if it's a red flag or green flag. All right. So first question. The person always calls out the person no matter what it is or who it is, such as your parents, your friends, or strangers. They always call you out for anything.
Is it a red flag or green flag?
Yeah.
Red flag.
It's a red flag for sure.
I think it's kind of a green flag because if I fuck up and no one's gonna tell me.
Oh yeah. I didn't understand the question. My bad.
It depends how you looking at it. Perspective wise.
Perspective, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
For me, I think it's a green flag. If I fuck up and no one's gonna tell me that I'm wrong, I think it's a good thing.
Most definitely. Okay.
Because if I pick a person to be my significant other, I want them to be like, hey, that's fucked up. Don't do that shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, in that case, green flag. I'm gonna reverse my answer.
Okay, good. Okay, what's the next one?
Yeah, I want to play devil's advocate for every single one of these, I bet. All right, next one is So the person's friends are very important to them. If a friend really needs them, they want you to understand they have to go support them.
So basically, do they stop everything they do just for that one person?
Yeah. Imagine you're on date night
Yeah.
and that person just jumps up and leaves to go help out their friend.
Well, in that case, I would definitely say red flag.
I second red flag.
All right, I'll be the devil's advocate. I think it's a green flag to a certain degree. I think it's a green flag. Let's say you're on a date and your friend's stuck on the road. You can go help out your friend, right? Like,
Yeah. It just always
it shows
depends on
off like
scenario.
they support the people around them. Like, if they're the type of person that say like "fuck you," I'm not gonna help you. That's kind of like messed up.
I'm gonna play devil's advocate on what you just played
Okay,
devil's
all
advocate
right,
on.
let's
So
go, let's
say
go.
they are on a date. That's something that they committed to. That's something that they're engaged with another person to, and they pretty much picking you over that other person. If you're trying to get to know a person, it's important to engage with that person. And maybe if that person gives you not permission, but like, hey, go ahead and take care of your business, then yeah. But otherwise, you know what I'm saying? AAA, try to figure it out, you know what I'm saying? Or what other options are there? Because you're still neglecting one person for another.
Yeah,
That's why I said red flag.
I say it's green flag because let's say this: the person that you're friends with, you've known them longer than the person you've been on a date with. The person you're trying to get to know them, you always have a second chance. But with a friend, they've been with you since day one.
Red flag. Friends are a certain relationship, but a romantic relationship is a super crazy support system. And if you have an opportunity to show this person that you committed and that you're trying to get to know them, you don't walk out on them the first chance you get. And I don't feel like loyalty has an age on it or a time frame. It's all about how you treat people. For instance, not to ramble off, but like, I've been rocking with y'all for a minute and y'all just thorough. It's the only reason why I'm here. And I like what y'all do, but it's not like I've been knowing them longer than other people, and I probably wouldn't go to their podcast or pull up or, you know what I'm saying, just different stuff like that. So it's just a different perspective though.
So it's quality over quantity.
It's definitely quality over quantity.
I like that, quality over quantity. All right, so the next thing is, what if your significant other is very competitive? Is that a green flag or a red flag?
It's a green flag.
I'd say green flag too.
100%.
I love that.
But I noticed some guys don't like that though. Like, you know what I'm saying? They might feel undermined. I guess it depends on who you are as a man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but explain why you would like somebody to be very competitive. Like, does that match your caliber? Like,
Yeah.
does it match your energy?
And what's crazy is I'm not even actually competitive until I'm disrespected. I compete with myself. No, I'm serious. Like, I compete with myself. I feel like I have my own standards, and I got a crazy relationship with God and what He want me to do.
Right.
But sometimes when people rub me the wrong way, I turn competitive. But as far as my partner, you keeping me on top of my game. Like, iron sharpen iron. I'm all about that. Just make sure it's healthy. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I made 10 bands this week. What we doing for your business? You know what I'm saying? Like, how can we bounce off the momentum? Because the competitiveness doesn't have to be opposition. It can be a collective competitiveness.
Right.
Okay. I like that. So this one, I know it's going to be tough. This next one, what if your significant other is a bit of a perfectionist? Is that a green flag or a red flag? Yeah.
It's not a red flag.
It's not a red flag?
It's not a red flag. It's just something that's difficult to deal with. But there's a lot of stuff that's difficult to deal with. I'd rather you be a perfectionist than a person who doesn't pay attention to your standards or don't really have them.
When I think of a perfectionist, I think of somebody that feels as though everything has to go their way. So I feel like it would be a red flag for me because...
No, that's a control freak though.
Yeah, I don't think that's a perfectionist.
I think a perfectionist
You
like
don't think so?
OCD.
Nah.
I mean, but it kind of falls in that category too. Like, I date girls that are perfectionists and they, you know what I'm saying, do have those same, characteristics. So, I don't know.
I like it. It's about leadership. At the end of the day, I'll take a person that's trying to perfect what they're doing.
Yeah.
I'm strong enough to, withhold any battle or, challenge that is in front of me. So the perfectionism in them would ultimately be a great trait with right leadership.
Okay.
I'm not saying that you did. I'm just saying we can get through that.
Got you. So speaking of characteristic traits, what is an ideal woman to you? What is someone you feel as though you can grow with?
Definitely a relationship with God, bro. Like, I said I wasn't gonna try to overly speak on this topic, but it's a big foundation in my life.
No, speak on it. Speak on it.
If, in my opinion, and this is for men and women, if you don't have a relationship with God, and that's not necessarily, oh, I know God or I believe in God or I pray, it's more so like really understanding that He is our Lord and Savior and sustainer, and His word never changes. Like, His word does not change. So I feel like when a woman knows God, she has more strength in Him as a priority, and then we partner on life. But when a woman is solely looking at the man to save her, to provide, to protect, I'm not saying we're not supposed to do that, but you cannot become an idol God for a woman because that makes her weak. She has to have strength from somewhere. So a relationship with God is the number one thing for me.
Shit.
I like that answer. So they have to be self-aware. They got to know who they are.
100%.
As a person.
And you don't got to be perfect in it because I'm growing. We're all growing. We're all, getting better and going through our certain journeys or situations that lead us down that path. But at the end of the day, just seeking and being willing, I think, is the most important.
Okay.
Cool. So we brought you on the show for a reason, right? You are a jack of all trades. You do a lot of things in the city. You might have done things outside of the city as well. And so we met you in the nightlife in Houston.
Yeah.
What else?
2018, 2019?
Yeah, 2019.
Yeah, it was the Bears at Dior Saturdays
Shout
at
out
Lumen
Dior.
Lounge.
Yeah, in crowd.
I didn't figure that out till way later.
Are you serious?
I swear I didn't know. I was always trying to figure out, like, who is in these suits, bruh?
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Yeah,
Y'all was turned though. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all had it lit.
We had Houston lit. But, okay, so what brought you, because we could talk about curating events, we could talk about image consulting, being around certain caliber type of people, you know what I'm saying? What brought you to curating events?
Well,
I want to say, how did you find your niche? Where was the beginning of that? Like, where did you start from? And then
how did it branch off to these different things?
That's a good question right there.
my niche in terms of events or?
No, like, what was the beginning? What was the first level tier? Okay, I can do this, and then everything started branching out.
Things.
Oh, okay. So it was always fashion.
Okay.
That was the number one
that's where the
thing that
passion
I
comes
was
from?
aware that I was somewhat good at. I used to go out. This was before y'all time, I think. But this was back in the day. Just going out and people complimenting what I had on, just, here and there, it was cool. I wasn't really aware. But once it started happening repetitively, I started taking notice to it. But I've always loved it. Not necessarily. The mother of my child, she was dripping. Like, she was working at Forever 21 back in the day, and she was just dressing like crazy. And I had to step my game up. But when I had to step my game up, I started really getting good at stepping my game up, and then I just started falling in love with the craft of it and how it made me feel. So that was the first thing.
Okay.
And so then that led to, like, distressing jeans, you know what I'm saying? Just wanting to have a different image. I was real big into doing things that were out of style. So if somebody said, hey, bro, that's out of style, that was the style that I wanted to wear because I knew that my creativity could bring it to life. So I started distressing jeans, bleaching jeans. I was doing that for people. They was dropping like 5 pair of jeans off at my house, picking them up to go to the club, tagging me on Instagram, stuff like that. And then I started painting hats, and then I started getting clothes made. So it was just like a long journey of fashion, just as my anchor.
Okay. You know what's funny? You know how you just said for the longest you didn't know who those bears were at the club. It took me a while to realize how much you was into fashion. Like, I didn't know that was like the foundation of why, and why you move in the way you move. It seems like the foundational thing is the fashion aspect of the things. I didn't know that. And I remember I went to I don't know which birthday that was, about 1 or 2 years ago, when I recorded your famous freestyle.
So that was my first Style by DEEAYE.GO private party. That was crazy.
It was crazy. And so dope. When I saw the pieces, I liked them, and I was like, man, what got him going from here to here? And I'm hearing this now. It's been on your mind. You've been doing this. So I didn't know.
Oh yeah, I've had other brands before styled by DEEAYE.GO. I had Distressed by DEEAYE.GO. Remember I said I was distressing the pants. Then I was distressing hats and painting on them. So then I took the same logo I was doing on the hats when I distressed them and moved them over to embroidery. That was selling out in like 2017 across the whole world. I was a leasing consultant at the time. And I was just getting PayPal notifications. I came out with these all suede, red on red, black on black hats, and they was just going crazy. So I just got a tattoo on my arm for my first brand, which was Distressed by DEEAYE.GO. That was the brand that saved me and my confidence. I was living in Section 8 at the time, and because I was living with my parents at first, but then my parents broke up. And when they broke up, I was like 21. I had like a little Challenger or whatever, little job. I didn't really want to know what I wanted to do with my life. So long story short, I don't want to put too much business out there. My dad went his way, and I went with my mom to like Section 8 for a little bit. She moved on, got married again. I stayed there till I was figuring out, how I had to get it on my own. I was just now becoming an adult for real. And I was painting hats, bro, in the hood on the porch. And people were driving to the hood to buy these hats, bro. Like, it was no crazy hat. It wasn't, I'll probably send y'all a picture. Maybe y'all can put it on like a reel or something. I don't know. But that was the first brand that was my safe haven, bro. My creativity saved me in a point where I was so low. And that's when I came up with DEEAYE.GO. Like right in that era. That's when I came up with that. It was right around the time my daughter was going to be born.
Okay. So would you say you always stood out? Like growing up?
Nah, I wouldn't say I've always been pretty confident, but when you're in middle school, you're not really trying to stand out. When you're in high school,
trying to fit in.
When I was turned about 16 years old, that's when I started getting like a lot of like, I would say female attention. Like I would go to basketball games in the district, and females that I didn't know from other schools would know who I am, or I would hear them saying, "Hey, that's that dude from Mo City with all the tat." I've been tatted since I was 16 years old. So all these tats, this is 16 years old. I ain't telling y'all how old I am now, but just know, you know what I'm saying? Who you see now is who I've always been, and I think that's why I'm so comfortable with who I am, because I'm not perpetrating, I'm not reinventing myself. The only thing that I've gotten closer to was the word of God, but even that, from a young age, I've been on that too. You know what I'm saying? So everything you see now is just more enhanced. It's not really a new journey for me.
Question. Oh, so what are some of your most significant tattoos that you have? Because you seem like you have quite a few.
Significant? I would say the most significant was the Distressed by DEEAYE, because I tatted it on me because it was my safe haven.
You did it yourself?
No, I'm sorry. I got it tatted on me. My bad. Good call though, because words. You have to say what you mean and mean what you say. But I say that one. Of course, everybody when you're young, only God can judge me. But I got a really dope Jesus piece. I got two. I got his face tatted on my chest, but I also have like the crucifixion right here. That was my first sleeve. My bad. I'm sorry. That was my first sleeve. My bad. I'm sorry, y'all.
It's all good.
But I got that when I was about 18. So that was around when people were saying you shouldn't get a tattoo under the elbow. True story, funny story. I'm the first person that I personally knew with tattoos below the elbow. And that's gonna sound like cap. But at the end of the day, I was 19 years old. I was working at Methodist Hospital. I think I was doing patient transportation. And I just knew that I just didn't want to have a job, but like I didn't get it for that reason, but I just knew somehow, some way I would find a way to make it in life. So I wasn't really afraid of the whole tat below the elbow thing, because obviously I had this on my hand since I was 16. I had that in high school. So
I see that, because like y'all seen those type of content on YouTube or TikTok where they have like family content or like those relationship type of content creators. And like in the comment sections, you just hear them just like, say dumb shit all the time, or like judge your relationship, or they like, why are you with that guy? Like the guy's like looks whack and stuff like that, or something like that. And it gets heartbreaking, and it kind of ruins or puts an influence on their own relationship.
Yeah, it gets overwhelming. It becomes unhealthy.
Also, too, it depends on the person you with. I'm a very public person. I've been in the public light. I've talked on stages in front of thousands of people. I've been on camera. What if the person you with can't handle scrutiny? What if the person you went is not built like you?
Right.
You have to understand the dynamic of your person and your situation and base it on that. Everybody can't handle everything that come with being with you. So you have to analyze the situation as a man and protect that how it see fits. And that looks different for everybody's life based on who you are, where you at, and what you're doing.
Because I don't know too much, I'm basically like one of the viewers right now. Because I'm like clueless on all the success you've gotten. They've been hyping you up. I'm excited to see you right now.
I appreciate y'all.
So tell me, name some of your favorite events that you've done, or some of the favorite people that you worked with before in the past.
Well, I'll just start off with one of the favorite people I worked with. When I was younger, my favorite rapper, believe it or not, was Slim Thug. I don't know if people know this about me, like I'm a real Houston dude to the core. Y'all see I still wear my grill. I don't got it on now because I want to talk proper for the podcast. But if you see me out, sometimes I might have my grill on top and bottom, 10 across every time. And I don't really care about the judgment because Houston, that's my every H-Town song. But anyway, Slim Thug was my favorite rapper when I was young. I got a chance to work with Boss Life brand and Slim Thug being his personal image consultant. I wouldn't say image consultant, but personal shopper. I was working at Nordstrom. He came in. We built the relationship. From there, this is when he was doing the SDS stuff, the Sugar Daddy Slim. Okay. So I was the one selling him all of that. Like literally everything he had on was from, I would pick it out. He would come through. This is when I was getting commission. Yeah. So he'll come through, spend about 5 bands just on SDS drip. That was our thing that we kind of created together. From that, I guess he entrusted me to do 2 photo shoots for Boss Life brand. So we did one at a private Lear. I forgot what we did the other one at. He brought his cars out. I still got content on my page from it. But that was the person that I was excited about at the time because I couldn't believe that I was working with genuinely my favorite rapper from when I was a kid. I always liked what he stood for. He was his own boss. He was him to the T. He was just doing what he did.
And he from the north side.
He from the north side. He definitely. No. I ain't got a problem with the north side, but yeah, he definitely he showed love though. So
most definitely.
This is when he first started off, right?
No, bro. He was already
OG. Nah,
he was already who he is and did what he was gonna do.
No. What do you like?
For me?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I had said this at the time. So when you get that follow from Slim Thug in Houston, as a dude, because females that might be different, but as a dude, you kind of climbing your way up a little bit. Not necessarily saying he can stamp you or nothing, but you kind of see the Kirkos and just different people like that. So that was the thing. So he kind of put me on the map because they did a collab post with me. My name was on a flyer. Hey, get at DEEAYE.GO if you want to be in this photo shoot. So other people seen that, and it kind of elevated my brand in a sense. Yeah. I had a decent brand before, but that was definitely like a second, third win of who you see today.
Yeah. It's always great to meet someone that you've followed up with for so long. So I've done that before, but mine's a little more on the fitness side, of course. But it's just a great feeling every single time. How about this? What was one of your favorite events that you've done this year? Because 2024 just happened. Oh yeah, 2024 last year. My bad. Last year. What was one of your favorite events that you did last year?
So I took some time off. I didn't even know if I was going to do events again. But ended up doing 50 Shades of Green.
Yes, sir.
I told you.
That was
that's the event you
crazy.
asked me to go to.
He was supposed to go.
Man, when I tell you,
he was supposed to come out.
When I tell you.
Joseph show love. Shout out to the people that really support
we
in real life.
Really showed up. For real. It's just I wasn't in town. He did it way last minute.
I found out last minute.
Bro was like, bro, you want to book a flight and just come down? I'm like, bro, I would, but that would have made no sense. He's like, bro, what's up? We was about to do that, bro. We was about to just turn it up for real, bro. But I'm glad he was still able to be in the building, man. I saw the videos and interactions. I was like, man, I wish I was there.
Yeah, that was dope. So I appreciate you coming for sure, bro.
Yeah.
Real talk.
Did you want to speak more about the event?
Yeah. So it was an event that I was supposed to do for my birthday.
Okay.
But I was in talks with a few venues and stuff like that. But they were kind of dropping the ball, and I'm not a person that likes to force anything. Even though it was for my birthday, I pray a lot. I say, God, if it's for me to do right now, then let's do it. But if it's not, let's wait.
Yeah.
So it ended up, I met with a few people. This was the first event where I collabed with other people. So I shout out to Reggie, shout out to Marcus.
I'm sorry to cut you off, but I kind of like explain to the viewers what type of event, like what type of venue this is, like so they understand the
magnitude.
magnitude.
I was definitely gonna get to it, but we can get to it right
sorry,
now.
my bad. I didn't mean to
I
cut
just
you off.
didn't want to
that,
like exclude them from the, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it was at Koya Houston, so it was an event. I mean, it was a venue that a lot of people had been to dine, upscale dine and stuff. I had never personally been before I did an event there.
So it's like a speakeasy.
It's a speakeasy and it's an upscale restaurant.
Right.
So it's two sides.
Okay.
So it was packed for both sides on the event, on the event side. But yeah, I don't think Houston had ever seen anything like at a restaurant that was vibe with R&B, where everybody's wearing the same color, beautiful professionals, young entrepreneurs, people that are well established. Like it was just everything that I feel like a LA or a New York may offer. And that's what I always try to bring to, Houston is stuff like that where we can experience some of that type of stuff, you know what I'm saying, and catch a different vibe. So yeah, it was dope.
Okay. Everybody looking at me.
I have a question. I've been to the events. I'm so
sorry.
curious about this event, really.
And so this was like the purpose of it was a networking event, correct?
The purpose of it was just to do something fire for the city of Houston, bro. I love to enjoy life. I love to enjoy people. The original purpose was my birthday.
Right.
But it was like, well, people still, so a couple people got me a few gifts and stuff like that, which was dope. I really appreciate it. But I don't know what the purpose was. It definitely was for networking. You definitely gonna network regardless. But I think the purpose of it was to really test an idea. That was the real purpose. Let's see how big this can be. Let's see if we can really get people behind this or to attend this. It was really just testing your creativity, I would say, was the most purpose in doing it.
Okay, so speaking about let's see what happens. So are you the type of guy that like to take risks?
I risk every day. All day. Yeah, that's my thing. No risk, no reward. Right. And then risk is not really a risk if you got faith. You already know what it said in the Bible. It says, all things work for the greater good of those who love the Lord. So I'm never really risking anything. I'm just trying it.
Yeah. Okay. So speaking of risks, taking big risks, let's talk about Run It Up. Can we speak about Run It Up?
Running Up Investments?
Is that what it was called, right?
Yeah, it was called Running Up Investments.
Yeah, so it was a period of time.
I'm glad you brought that up. Crazy part. So you can say what it is, but then I'll backdoor. Or did you want me to say it?
No, you can go ahead and say it. Yeah.
Okay. So Running Up Investments was a company that I built within a company, which is IM Academy. This is the pandemic, 2020. Everybody was trading. But the first thing I want to say about that is like Running Up Investments name and LLC, because I got an LLC for it as well, came from another clothing line I had called Run It Up Game.
Okay.
So this was after the Distressed by DEEAYE.GO era where I sold all the hats and it was going crazy. Then I created a brand called Run It Up Gang. To me, that brand started off as a verified check, and I felt like back then to get a verified check, you had to run it up. I guess all the celebrities had it, but the whole mindset was run it up. Do enough to have people look at you as a valuable source to want to verify you. Now, obviously, that didn't happen for me.
Yeah.
But the idea behind it was the verified check from Instagram. So it started off with just a blue check and hats, and it said run it up on the side.
Oh, okay, yeah. I remember the logo.
But I took that mantra, and I believe I'm a workaholic. Like if I believe in something, I'm not halfway doing nothing. I'm going to the T, every time. So I wanted my company and the people that I was leading to adapt the mindset of run it up every single chance you get, because that's the only way you're gonna get success.
How many people did you have under running it up? Because I think I was one of those people, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, y'all definitely tapped in. It was 1,300 active people, but it was probably about 2,000 people throughout the whole run.
Right, dang. So if you ever think about Forex in Houston around the 2020 era or afterwards, you might have seen this guy right here.
Yeah, I was one of them Forex dudes. But the thing about it is people were really making money. And now you're starting to see the benefits of what we were doing back then right now. You're starting to see people invest in crypto. Everything we was talking about back then is still legitimized in here today, and people are getting wealthy off of it. So shout out to, the times for just proving that what we were saying at the time, if you stick with it, it's a good thing. You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely. How has social media contributed to your personal brand as well as your businesses?
Business, I don't know. I'll answer the question like as genuinely as I can, because I don't like capping.
Okay.
For me, it's a creative outlet. It allows me to get an idea out with no cost. Create something, maybe drop a logo, drop a video, drop a pod, drop whatever type of thing. As far as how people view me or what is done, I don't know. I don't really know how people view me or the value that I put out on social media to answer that question. But as far as from a personal standpoint, it's my creative outlet. It allows me to take the ideas that I write down on paper and take out of my head and put them on a platform for people to maybe like or comment or something like that. This is something as simple as an outfit, but something also as simple as an event as well. It just allows me to put stuff out to see how people feel about it. But I don't really know what that perspective is, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. And what tools have you used to help boost your social media platforms and your events?
I would just say it's a hybrid thing. It's like more so in person. I like to interact with people. I like to give off the same energy and the same vibe in person as I do on social media. But a lot of people say I'm unapproachable, or they think I'm unapproachable based on my social media. So when they meet me in person, which I still don't know what that means, right? But when they meet me in person, they like, hey, bro, like, you actually cool people. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just, you know what I'm saying? Cool people. And I be looking at them like, man, this is how people are supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? Genuine, straightforward, and straight to the point. So I would say that would be my answer for that.
Okay. What major influencers or celebrities have you worked with or came across doing in your lineage of work?
So we mentioned Slim Thug before. I've worked with Isaac and Moore.
Okay.
So he's he's doing his thing out of Houston.
Who is Isaac and Moore?
Isaac and Moore launched a black-owned luxury brand right around the time they were trying to get rid of Gucci and all that type of blackface stuff. So
I'm a fan of his too, by the way.
Yeah, he took off from that. I was styling his merchandise on the news.
So his stuff looked like Louis Vuitton.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have a
vibe.
I don't want to speak for the brand, but hey, Isaac and Moore on Instagram, if y'all want to check him out, he's definitely doing his thing. But as far as just having another opportunity, he gave me an opportunity as well. So that was my first time being on TV. Fox 26 News on Isaiah.
What was it called? Uncensored. Uncensored.
Yeah. So I was on there. I was styling his pieces. So shout out to Isaac. We still talk to this day. When we see each other, he still show a lot of love and respect. So does Slim Thug. I also worked with James Harden when he was in Houston. He was the MVP. He had a shoe line out, and I was the head stylist for the commercial.
Okay.
So yeah,
that's dope.
Cool.
So you done like commercial shoots? So,
yeah.
Oh my gosh,
I've done it quite a bit, but I don't ever remember it until I'm asked about it or like something like that. But because I'm always trying to, But yeah, those are the top people that I can remember. It may be more, but
When building an empire, how important is it to have someone to build that wealth with?
So this is my answer on that. to build the wealth with, I definitely think that God created man and woman for a reason. They complement each other very, very well. It's less envy, it's less toxicness, relatively speaking. But through my own personal journey and experience, it's as important as you're prepared for it. You could be doing something, as I've done, building wealth, making money, having a good time, but you're still not fully developed as a man yourself. And this person cannot be fully developed as a woman. So I feel like once two people are mature enough to come together and understand strengths and weaknesses and understand the person that they're dealing with, at that point, you will see a lot of success in building something, but you can hold somebody back as well. Love does not conquer all. Love does not necessarily mean you need to be engaged at one point or another. It's about the maturity in adding value to someone, but also not taking away from them based on something that you haven't corrected yourself. And this is for the man and woman. I don't think we're aware enough as that as people. We don't do enough reflection to really know where we're going wrong until it's too late. So I think once you're ready, which I'm still working on myself, I still have a lot of flaws that I don't like. But I think once you and a person have a foundation within yourself and God, now y'all's foundation is going to be amazing. It's going to be an amazing family, an amazing experience, an amazing journey, and you definitely can help each other as long as you're not taking away from that person by your stuff that you haven't corrected.
I needed that one, bro.
Yeah, that's a good word.
That was good.
Good word.
That was good. Man, that was good.
I got a question though. So, like, a lot of our viewers are like in the younger ages, right? And they want to step into probably something that you do. What would you tell like the audience, like what steps you would take to do this all over again?
I always answer questions weird. I hate that about myself, but I like to be genuine, like I said before. I have not took the time to reflect on what I've done. I wouldn't say the way that I've done it is the way that's going to work for other people. I wouldn't say that I've done it the correct way or wrong way. What I will say is seek God. Get your belief system from that and base your outline of life and business, personal business, ideas, infrastructure off the word of God and pray for the answer to be led. Because at the end of the day, bro, what works for me might not work for you.
Okay.
So I don't want to put out information or come off as a know-it-all or a person who's on a pod trying to do this. I can only give you guys the truth, and my truth is to see God first, pray, and wait on him to answer you and be led by the Holy Spirit.
Okay, then. So now, so if you're not going to answer that one too much because
I answered it.
Oh, you answered it, but how about this? What are your next big steps for 2025? Let me ask you that then.
Surrendering bad habits, disciplining myself to good habits, having a foundation and stepping out of the matrix, stepping out of the programming of the world, bro. Like, I want to see the world, and it sounds weird, but from here and not here. Like, I want to take a step back, come out of it.
Sight, not vision.
Yeah, and restructure myself based around things that I'm not acting addicted to, or I'm not just doing based on doing something. Today was very slow for me, and I think that's why I'm able to do this pod. I forgot the cameras was on because I prayed about this in the shower before I came. I prayed that this pod reach millions of viewers. Not for the clout, but for the impact of what we saying and what we trying to do. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate
Like, at the end of the day, to me, podcasts are about real value, but sometimes you don't got the value. You can only give your truth and allow people to make a decision based on that. So that's what I would say. Like, if you starting something, have a goal, have a plan. I wouldn't tell nobody about it. I would just work on it. And once you actually have something sustainable to show, and if you go to a trusted source or mentor, at that point, don't talk about the idea, talk about the work you've already done and get an opinion on that.
That's good.
Good.
That's straight facts too.
Side
That
note.
is true.
Side note. Because I don't know, this might be good for real. So would you rather have somebody to respect you or show loyalty towards you? You got to pick one or the
Respect
other.
me.
Yeah, one or the other. But
Respect
why?
me because at the end of the day, now I'm different.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm a little different. If you respect me, at the end of the day, I think that's the most highest regard you could have for a person. Showing loyal, you could be loyal to me and I can hurt you. You can be loyal to me and I'm not good for you. But if you respect me and I respect you, we will always come with love, whether we're together or not, whether we doing something together or not.
Yeah.
Something better gonna come out of respect than loyalty, because you can be loyal to the wrong things at the wrong time. And that can be at your demise.
That was good.
I agree with that one too, because like, I know this one guy, he's an editor, right? He's not loyal to one company or one guy. He respects all of them, but works with multiple people. But he respects all the companies that he works with, or the people that he works with. So I agree with him too. That was good.
No devil's advocate on that one.
No devil's advocate on that one. That was good. I was like, God damn. Good point when he said it.
I know he did ask about 2025, but what is next for DEEAYE.GO? Like, what do you see yourself doing in the next 5 years?
This is gonna be my Cat Williams moment right here. I asked myself, I try to stay in my lane. I'm not Cat Williams. Shout out to Cat Williams, because I feel like you really turned 2024 up. So if you're watching this, hopefully you are. Kudos to you.
Potentially, yes.
Is bossing up so that I don't be bossed around. I'm an image consultant, bro. I often give my God-given resources, because at the end of the day, he gave it to me, to other individuals to propel them, make them happy, give them joy. And in return, sometimes people do not really show love or refer or just really care about me, but they care about what I can do for them.
Right.
So I'm at a point where, okay.
Hold on, okay.
You guys sit over this?
Say I work for like X amount of millionaires.
Right.
But I don't like the way these millionaires necessarily treat me or people, acting as if the world revolves around you. So I've decided to become a multimillionaire. I've decided to be the example of the person that I thought I was serving. I want to step my game up and be in a position where I make my own decisions. Just because you have money, just because you have a career, doesn't mean you're in control of your own destiny, because it's based on working with people that you may or may not align with.
Yeah.
So at this point, I want to align with God. God, and you align my resources, and we're going to pick and choose how we want to go through this journey of life and do what we need to do. But this is my year to just be who I already know I am, and stop holding back, because I've still been holding, in my opinion, I hold back a lot. It's a lot more that I can give. It's a lot more that I can put out. Yeah. I'm just a server before a reserver. You know what I'm saying? But it's time to reserve those blessings and show people how to really still be a good person with it.
Right.
So it's a boss up year.
Got you. So like us, we all pretty much in our own different lanes, and we feel as though we're tired of doing everything on our own. You know what I'm saying? So we feel as though, together we go far. So does that same thing applies to you in the way you conduct business? Do you feel as though you need a team around you to excel to the next level, or vice versa?
There's another one of them honesty questions.
Go ahead.
For some reason, I offend people who I try to be very genuine to. And in return, I do not like the exchange of business or relationship or spirituality between people that I try to do business with. Now, this is where having a significant other and a partner comes in handy, because that loyalty that you spoke on, that respect that you spoke on, they gonna ride for you and they gonna help you with whatever you need. And sometimes you need that because it's hard to trust outside the home.
Man.
It's hard to trust outside the home, especially when you got a light. When you got a light and people in the dark, you need some light. Right. And I'm not saying I'm that light, and I'm not saying I'm that dark. But if you a light in the dark, people coming for you, and they gonna laugh, they gonna smile, they gonna boost your ego. They're gonna appear to do good business until the business goes bad, and there's no explanation or no remorse for it. So what y'all have as brothers, the real reason of why I rock with y'all, and y'all don't even know this, is because of the brotherhood is so real, bro. The brotherhood is number one.
Say that one more time.
And y'all love each other, bro. Like, man, it's just such a blessing that y'all got each other, bro, because you ain't about to let nothing happen to him, and he for sure ain't letting nothing happen to you. And as long as y'all got each other, yeah, you can get a team. Theo, I'm not, because Theo is genuine from what I know.
Nah, yeah, Theo's a great guy.
No, I'm saying, that's what I'm saying, but the work y'all put in before this came together, bro, was crazy work. And I think that is very important. So to answer your question, if God align that team, I'm with it. But if I'm aligning that team, I'm gonna make the wrong draft pick.
That boy, okay. So, did y'all have any more questions?
I have a fun question.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so just getting to know him now, I can see like you're a straight up guy, you're a genuine guy, and you came from fashion, and I can see you outdressed us by far a lot.
By a
Oh my
landslide. God.
When you walked in, I was like, damn, he's suited up right now. So my question is, because you like to style other people, right? I want you to rate all our fits. Here.
Oh my God.
Rate our fits.
Do we need
one by
to
one.
stand up so the
can't
camera
stand
can
up.
see?
All right, so I'm gonna be honest.
Damn. Oh God. Hold up. Let me. I'm gonna cry.
Josh got on the best fit right now.
Okay.
Because of the fit. So 90% of the fit is the fit of the fit. That's a bar.
Yeah.
And if y'all didn't catch that, I'm gonna say it again. 90% of the greatness of the fit is how the fit fits your body.
Yes. I like that.
You know what I'm saying? So the slightly oversized shirt with the forces can't go wrong, and they clean. So I give that fit. If you on some casual, just chill, you're like an 8. You know what I'm saying? Because you ain't.
That's a really good
You're
score.
not really.
Yeah.
Now, what would have turned it up is accessories.
I was about to say accessories.
Throw you on a
accessories?
cool little hat or a little watch or a little chain. You know what I'm saying? That would have turned you up to a 10. So you really a 7.
Nah, be for real. I already know. Look, I've been working all day. I threw some on. But go ahead.
I like your shirt a lot. Your shirt is actually better than his. So if y'all, once again, it's that twin thing.
Yeah.
If you
I feel like we should
Had
have
his
swept
man-
I'm gonna be honest. I was actually supposed to wear that shirt. I bought this before the show.
man, he always trying to steal the shine.
Nah,
Look at him.
Hey, Thea, didn't I tell you? I said I wanted to put it on Josh's
wanted
shirt.
this one.
But you're like, who
But I
is
thought
this
you.
guy?
I thought you wanted
this
that.
one. So this is the part about being a
Okay,
twin.
well
We
then you should have
compromise.
explained that.
I didn't say that.
I really
said,
wanted
wear
that
this
one.
And I like who on
It's
here.
all good.
And that says a lot about something
all
else too.
good.
But anyway, Go ahead, my bad. I cut you off.
No, you good. You good. Now I do like it wouldn't look right on me, but I do like the head. What is it called? Is it a towel?
It's really a ski mask to a beanie. That's what they call it. Yeah, just call it. It's a beanie.
It's dope though. I like it. It's expressive. It shows confidence. So the second part. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
The
there for a
second part
reason.
of the fit being lit is you gotta show confidence. You gotta be willing to wear what you want to wear. It don't matter what they say. If you do it right and you do it with the right spirit, somebody gonna like it, bro. So I don't ever. This is for people who want to get their image. I do want to talk about image before we leave, though. The importance of it and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure we over time, but let's just, you know what I'm saying? Maybe we can edit it or whatever. I don't know, but never ever worry about what somebody thinks about what you have on, and you will always wear the best fit. You might start off a little rocky where hey, you just trying it, but you being expressive, and it's like a kid coloring. He might be coloring right now. It might not be that lit, but you got to encourage that kid. So you got to encourage that creativeness in you. One day you going to step out and people going to be like, man, that's fire. You know what I'm saying? Like your outfit from your birthday, that was fire. I like that.
Appreciate it.
But yeah, man, just have your confidence and just roll with it. I'm pretty sure some females, I'm not their cup of tea. But then it's a lot of females that might say, hey, he dressed nice. Some people might, that ain't my style. I want a hood, you know what I'm saying? Well, hey, it is what it is. I'm just not your cup of tea.
So we need to talk about it. We need to talk about this.
We can talk about this. We can talk about this.
I didn't get the
All right. So what I said was,
Oh, we ain't getting no race here.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So right, bro, you
Go ahead.
All right.
I ain't gonna. I'm not gonna be offended. Go
Since
ahead,
the shirt
bro.
live, the pants not bad. I'm gonna give you a solid 6.5. I don't want to do you 6 because it ain't bad, but you know what? You get the 7 because of the hat. No. You get the 7. You get the 7.
0.5.
No. You get the 7 because of the hat thing, bro. So yeah. So yeah. You get the 7. That's solid. That's solid information.
7.5.
it's the reason why he wearing that hat.
Yeah, of course.
I'm about to cry.
Where would you be wearing this to before I rate it?
I was just at the gym before this. So
Okay, if
this
it's
is
a
my
gym fit, it's a 7 gym
hard.
fit.
Okay.
It's a 7 gym fit.
All right. I'll take it.
We all got
It's a
7.
7.
That's good.
It's a
That's
7.
good.
7.
But where were
So-
you been? That's what he said before this. That was funny.
So what I was about to say, man, look. So one thing I realized, when it comes down to women, I feel like it's a hit or miss with what men wear. So like, depending on the type of female or type of woman you come across, if you're wearing a certain look and it's not what they digging, it's an automatic no. Versus, I could really be very versatile, but you don't know it. On the other end, men, I feel like we can see past all that. You know what I'm saying? Like we can see a woman in different dresses or apparel or, see different sides of her. Versus them, they see us as we are right when they see us, and it's like, that's it. I'm good. I don't know. I could be wrong, but
It depends on a woman.
Yeah.
Because if she know how to drip and if she doing that, she can be like, well, if she like everything else about you, she can be like, man, we can go shopping.
Yeah.
He got his own thing, but I'm gonna throw a few things in there, and those women can see the vision because they're creative.
Yeah.
With the other ones, I don't know. I ain't gonna lie to
So
you.
I ain't like you kind of just put the line in the sand right there, because now I'm realizing those women that I'm speaking of are the ones that are probably looking for something from that person. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Versus
Yeah.
the other one saying, "Now we can work
But
with this build up."
Women are attracted to feminine energy. You know what I'm saying? So like everything you have on is basically in some way sort of, it's feminine. You know what I'm saying? So they attracted to that. So like money is feminine. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like
The
we all
cologne smell. What?
yeah, perfume, all that. Nah,
let me
clean. I don't know.
Let me speak on.
What you trying to say, Joseph?
When I think about women, this is me. I'm gonna give y'all a free game right now. I might have to charge y'all. Y'all give me. This is just what I think. I think women are attracted to confidence. I don't think it matters what you have on. Bro, you seen what I had on the other day, then you seen what I had on 50 Shades of Green. Bro, I literally dress every single way. Like any style you can think of, I'm gonna put it on, depending on how I'm feeling that day.
Yeah.
They know when somebody is super confident in what they got going on, and you really wearing the confidence more than the clothes.
Right.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's
So you
Diego
would
for
wear my
sure.
fit one day then?
yeah, I might tweak it in my own way, but I'm saying I wouldn't wear anything, but anything I wear, I would be confident in it.
You gotta be confident.
Didn't you had green on top for the 50 Shades of Green. You had green on top, then you had some red pins.
Yes.
Some loud red pins. Only this guy can pull that off. I was like, that's Diego. It's fire though. You know what I'm saying? Me, I ain't gonna like maybe my skin tone, I don't know if I could do that. But
It's not about the skin tone.
Man, sometimes it is.
Man, look. You just proved my point.
Confidence.
Confidence.
No.
Bro, you couldn't tell me I wouldn't fly.
Yeah.
Green blazer, black, red pants, black. Bro, it is what it is. Like, I'm wearing it because I feel good in it. Like, I think this is cool, and I value my opinion.
Right. So I feel like we all can probably relate to this. Growing up, I don't know what background everybody grew up from, but I know for me and Josh, we didn't have those coolest kicks in the shoe.
We just now buying stuff for ourselves now, like literally. So we didn't have all the cool
But
clothes.
just looking back,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? The first thing a woman would see was your feet.
Yeah,
what
your
you had
shoes.
shoes on. Just like how did that like make you feel growing up, or like, you know what I'm saying? And where those women are?
They pay attention to detail, man.
I'm trying, but yeah.
Yeah. I never really got any slack from women or nothing like that. But when I was growing up, I didn't have the most shoes. I might have a couple pair.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But my friends might get a pair every week, and I might get a pair every 2 to 3 months or something. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. So that made me love shoes. Now, like, if you ask me anything about fashion, I love all fashion. I buy everything a lot, but shoes is my weakness, bro.
I feel
it's just my weakness. Like I could literally buy 10 pair of shoes in one day and still want 5 more the next. And I don't know why, but I just love shoes. They make me feel good. So shoes are definitely important. But it's a few other things that I'm gonna tell y'all off camera, and y'all want me to tell y'all on camera.
What's your favorite pair of sneakers though right now?
My favorite pair of sneakers will always be Jordans, bro. Jordans. I don't care. I'm not a hype beat. Look, I could wear designer, which I have wore designer, but Jordans have a special place in my heart. That's just me. That's just me. Preferably the 4s, the 10s, the 3s, the 2s, the 1, like literally just J's, bro. I would never stop wearing them ever.
Okay.
But y'all said
you have a question before I close it off?
Yeah, because I want to make sure he get his point across as far as image consulting. Image.
Yeah, we talk about image. Yeah.
DEEAYE.GO, what does image means to you?
Image to me means, I've never been asked this question, but I'm glad you asked it. Image to me is a internal mirror of how you view yourself. So it's like, this is how I think of myself. That's what image is to me. How do you view yourself? How are you gonna show up for the day or the task at hand? So image, now what does image mean to me in terms of importance? In this day and age, close to is just as bad as breathing, bro. Because everybody's judging you based on that first. And then it's about who you are and what you do and what you have. But how you show up is how they gonna determine if they're gonna interact with you more or how they're gonna interact with you.
So do you feel like, and it's an old saying that goes,
I'm sorry. Wait, hold on. hold on.
Go ahead, bro.
Go ahead.
there's an
Go ahead.
boy said he ready to go.
That's Pops.
Yeah.
No.
Ooh, all right. There's an old saying that goes, first impression is everything. Do you believe in that? When it comes down to image? Or is image everything?
Image is definitely not everything. Image plus character is everything.
Okay, image plus character is everything. You heard it first from DEEAYE.GO.
Yeah.
That's a
because
quote.
if your character is, I honestly feel like I have better character than my image, to be honest. And I feel like I have a great image. So I care more about my character than my actual image. But I'm not gonna slack on my image. So is image everything? No. Image plus character, definitely. Is the first impression, how important is it? It's super important because at the end of the day, that's how people determine what box they're gonna put you in. That's determine if you're gonna be friend zone, if you're gonna be a come up, if you're gonna be somebody finna pursue, if they're gonna do business with. Yeah, bro, they're gonna judge you based on how they came across your Instagram. It determines if you get a follow back, not a follow, but a follow back or not, a DM back or not. Nowadays, a job or not. Yeah, bro, image is important nowadays for sure.
And so image isn't just a picture. It's like a generalized statement.
Is you in the full capacity of you. Is every molecule that you have on this earth, is every spirit that you put out, is every word that you speak. Image is not just physical, bro, it's spiritual as well. Yeah, bro, like having a great aura, having a great internal valuable system, bro, you cannot lose.
He said that aura.
That aura. It's crazy. You just made me remember. I used to have this saying. I still say it, and I keep saying about these sayings, but this one I love a lot. I used to say, why are people so caught up in designer? I'd be like, is your soul designer? Is your spirit designer? Like, you know what I'm saying? Is your soul rich? You know what I'm saying? And character. You know what I'm saying? Do you have great attributes about yourself? Like a lot of people I feel like who are so fixated on the image of designer things that don't really matter. It's about how you put it on, really.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like those type of people don't really. I hate to put those people in a box, but when I see these people in the club, they worry about the certain type of drip or a certain type of brands. They're not really in tune with themselves.
So I'm glad you said that. I've dealt, obviously I'm image consultant, so I have my fair share of dealings. People who look at a brand and say, this is what I'm gonna buy so other people can think this of me, don't necessarily know what to think of themselves. So I want you to judge me based on the price tag that I put on my body. I want you to interact with me. I want you to agree with me. I want you to validate me based on the price tag that I got on my body. But as far as with me, I'm like a stock. If I put something on, the value of it gonna go up.
Damn.
Okay. Talk your shit.
Woo! That was hard, man. Bars. How many bars we got in this episode?
We'll count them up. But okay. Well, this is going to be a chance for you, DEEAYE.GO, to get free content with Curiosity Else. All right. So if you win this challenge, you get a free photo shoot, whatever you want. Choice is yours. All right. So we are going to do a little trivia based on Valentine's. All right. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
All right. And hold on.
The clock on.
Do we want to go? You want to do it 1-on-1, or you want to just do it by itself?
By himself.
Okay.
I guess.
Okay.
I'm gonna do it for 1 minute.
1 minute. So if you get what 7,
7.
5.
5, bro. You do.
Right. You be.
I like these are super easy, bro.
Wait,
yeah.
if I
These
get
are super
five,
easy.
right, I got a free content.
Yeah.
When can because this is on camera, so yeah, I'm coming.
Okay. 1 second.
How easy these questions?
This is easy, bro.
Okay, you
Hold on.
control it, bro. So you can
Okay.
stop it when you really want to, but I think you should stop it first, bro.
Hold on 1 second.
They won't know.
I don't even know. I don't even know.
1 second.
Everything's rolling.
Yeah, everything's rolling.
Okay, well, yeah, we can just do 5. All right, 5. You get 5 correct. You can either you can pass 2 if you want to. There's no multiple choice. It's just if you know it or you don't.
1 minute or 30
All right.
seconds.
Yeah, 1 minute.
All right.
Are you down for the challenge? Let me try this.
All right.
Give me a countdown.
In 5.
All right. So Diego, we are going to do a trivia for Valentine's Day, and are you ready?
Yes, sir.
All
In
right.
5.
4, 3, 2,
1.
What is the most popular gift given on Valentine's Day?
Flowers,
Incorrect.
chocolate,
Candy. Correct. 2. How many days does February have?
28,
What muscle does the most work? What muscle does the most work in the body?
legs,
Incorrect.
brain,
Incorrect.
pass,
How many gallons of blood does the heart pump daily?
pass,
How much does the average heart weigh?
pass,
What candy bar can be broken into left and right pieces to share?
Kit Kat,
Incorrect.
20 minutes.
pass,
20 seconds.
What flower is most commonly associated with Valentine's Day?
roses,
What is the significance of the color red of Valentine's Day?
love.
Good. Got it. Ooh.
All
right,
right,
on the
seconds to
mark.
spare.
Woo!
5 seconds to spare.
It was
It was
Twix.
Twix.
It was Twix.
And then
I really didn't hit a
but
question.
Kit Kat
though,
was that would be good. I mean, that's a good answer too.
And then you said something about what organ, right?
Yeah,
was the heart.
It was heart. Yeah,
No,
That makes it.
yeah. What
Wait.
muscle? What muscle?
muscle? My
The
bad,
heart is the
muscle,
muscle.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I didn't.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
always
I was
pumping.
thinking like muscle, like I
Yeah.
mean, but
Yeah, that's some
wait,
muscle.
did I get it?
Yeah, you got it. You got it right
Bet.
in.
Wait,
5 seconds to
Wait,
spare,
baby.
man. 5 seconds to spare.
Congratulations, Diego. You did win a free photo shoot free content shoot, whatever that it may be, with Sure Reality Studios.
Yes, sir.
That's love. I ain't gonna lie, I'm lit for that. I need some rebranding.
New year, new me.
New year, new me. Same me though. You ain't see that LaMelo Ball?
Yeah, man. Hey.
So today we pretty much talked about love and success, and you know how image is very important. You know what I'm saying? But I want you, Diego, to look in that camera right there, and if you want to, take off your hat, your glasses. You know what I'm saying? This is a real serious moment. I want you to look into that camera, and I want you to talk to the future you.
Oh,
Diego,
that's crazy. Wow.
and speak words of encouragement and speak life and manifest what's next. And I want you to really dig deep. And whenever
You do realize it's not an easy thing to do on camera, but I'm down for the challenge always.
it's all about, therapy.
And
You know what I'm saying?
we're not here, man. It's all you.
It's all
All
you.
right, so I'm gonna call myself Diego. Diego, realize where you at, but also know where you're going. And be very intentional about the next moves that you make. Everything that you've done here so far, good or bad, is not in vain. Every mistake that you made is a stepping stone for a better decision. Every good decision that you made can be a better decision. Always remember to honestly keep God first and not just say it, but really bask in the dwelling in a safe place that he provides, because you know that's where your strength actually comes from. The world may not know, but you know exactly where the light comes from, you know where the favor comes from, and you know what you do off the scene and off the camera. I want you to always remember that you're doing this for a reason greater than influence, greater than money, greater than status. And I want you to really understand that when you leave this earth, your mark has to be made, and you don't have a lot of time to do that. So you need to start considering the decisions that you're making right now, and always be aware that every move, your daughters are watching, your family is watching, the generation behind you who need a role model that actually represents something that's positive and real and true, they're watching and they need you, because they're gonna be the next generation. So make sure that you do what you say you're gonna do it to the best of your ability, and always remember that the glory is not yours, it's God's. I will see you at the top, because I know we always talked about going there. So I appreciate you for going on this journey with me, and I love you just like you love me. Let's get it.
Man,
Hey,
Go, Diego, go.
I like that. Well,
Ooh, man.
Diego, where can they find you? Into the camera.
Right now, you can find me. I always do Instagram. I don't know what it is with me on Instagram, but DEEAYE.GO. I think on TikTok it's DEEAYE.GO.XO. And then I do have a website, DEEAYEGO.com. So that's Diego.com. And I also have Diego.com/events. So Facebook, Damian Anderson. YouTube coming soon. Hopefully, just stick to what you said. I already got one, but I ain't putting no videos on there. So yeah. And y'all can also see me hopefully y'all see this somewhere, everywhere. Because this podcast is crazy. Shout out to Clipit Podcast.
Appreciate it, man. That was dope.
All right, so Dio, I want you to close it out this time.
I close it out.
Yeah.
Y'all doing better than me. I always believe in you.
Okay.
Y'all
You want me to do it?
Okay. Go ahead, Joe. You've been on fire today.
All right.
You took
On fire. It's a shirt, huh? Is this on fire? Anyway, even though Diego rated me a 7, we're going to let it slide today. But I really appreciate you, Diego, for coming on, dropping gems,
sir.
and giving us words of wisdom and speaking your truth. I really appreciate that. Thank you for coming
Man,
on.
appreciate y'all for sure.
Yes,
All
sir.
right.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
And so if you guys want to see more content, make sure you follow, like, comment, subscribe. We're on all platforms, Spotify, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook.
And Spotify.
So please don't, and Spotify, yeah.
And Tinder.
Whoa. Oh, because
I'm
You
just
funny,
playing.
bro. But yes, again, I am twin talented.
H-Town's greatest.
RTS Theo.
And this
Clipit
is Diego, just being appreciative for the vibes, man. So thank y'all.
For sure. And this is Clipit Podcast. Just to say Clip It on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Clip
Clip
it.
it.